Stay there. Whoa. 6. God, that's a tough one there. Man.
Oh my God, that came back 70 yards.
God.
That's the shot of the trip. There won't be a better shot.
Not used to being back here.
I know, I'm sorry, man.
Like is it normally this tight?
Excuse me, are you the golf daddy?
I am. Who's asking?
I want to shake your hand.
We flew from Adelaide to Melbourne. Gosh, that was such a sprint that first 3 days of the trip. I was worried I was kind of running you guys ragged. And I said, we just got to get to Melbourne, guys. We just got to get to Melbourne.
What do you remember about the first time we came here? Because I was thinking about it the other day. I don't remember the flight. I don't remember landing. I don't remember getting my bags. I feel like I was just running on so much adrenaline that I almost like wasn't able to store any memories, at least until Neil lost his phone. That's the first thing I remember.
Just the overwhelming feeling of like, we got this shit. Like, we got this. Like, there's no real actual plan. We don't really know much about YouTube or how anything works. We don't know how long to make these. We'll maybe play this course, maybe play this one, maybe film a little, and it'll all come magically together at the end. I think we look back at that season 1 and say this is one of, if not the greatest golf destinations in the world, the Melbourne Sandbelt in particular, and we probably really didn't do it justice.
Randy, I'd like to. Is this a safe space?
Yeah, of course. On the drive over, Neil, I know I shouldn't say this because I'm the pronunciation guy.
I'm really struggling with the pronunciation of Melbourne.
I am too.
Melbourne. Since when does an R make a bin sound?
Do you feel like kind of a jackass when you say it that way?
I feel like I kind of got like a hybrid.
It feels a little Barcelona when you say it that way.
I studied abroad.
Feels like a little bit of cultural appropriation for us to call it Melbourne.
Exactly. Like it's Melbourne.
We're quite capable of saying Melbourne.
I don't know. We're going to Melbourne.
Melbourne. Okay.
You've been all around the world playing professionally, designing golf courses. Why does this stretch of land rate so well in the golf world?
Been to Sandhills,
He has.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
It's sort of, we've got that, but much smaller.
If you've spent any time on golf, Twitter, Instagram, you probably know who Michael Clayton is. Golf course architect, former professional golfer. Now makes his home out on the Mornington Peninsula, I believe.
I've spent time with him twice now, and I get so jacked up every time. He's such a credit to the golf world at large. He's such a resource of knowledge, but also of passion.
The Melbourne Sandbelt is like a truly unique plot of land, of sand-based soil that is unique to that part of the world. You cannot pick up what they have there and do that in Florida or in Texas or in California.
Technically, it's the sand kind of binds together that makes it really, it's easier to get it hard and keep it hard. So the ball's always bouncing. In America, you're always trying to make grass grow. So we're always trying to stop it from growing. Rural Melbourne didn't have a watering system an in-ground watering system until the late 80s. So if it was a drought, it just went brown. They hand watered the greens and kept it going, but so there was never any reverence for green.
Whatever I've played most recently between Scottish Links, Melbourne Sandbelt, and like London, Surrey, Heathland area, whatever I've played most recently is my favorite style of golf in the world. And so right now it's Melbourne Sandbelt, and cannot wait to get out on some of these firm and fast golf courses.
Colin Campbell did the Dunes, so they changed golf on the Peninsula. Duncan Andrews did 30th Beach, and then Richard Sattler was the first guy to build a public course that everyone could play that was a top 50 course in the world. So that completely changed the game for that public player in Australia.
Up before the enemy today. Big day. Let's go get it. Well, not quite. Big, you all right?
We're alive. We're above ground. So, yeah.
We're going to go see some roos.
Oh, some roos.
And maybe hopefully some coffee first.
Yeah.
We divided and conquered this time. We sent one group to St. Andrews Beach, where we started everything, the first episode of Tourist Sauce Season 1, Episode 1, and then another group to Lonsdale Links on the Bellarine Peninsula, which is on the west side.
How many years ago was Tourist Sauce Season 1?
December 2017, so just over 7 years ago.
Why didn't you go on the trip?
NLU was not my full-time job at that point. You know, I was in charge of the freshman basketball team, and you know, we were practicing every day and playing games, and yeah, there was no way I was gonna take off, head to Australia.
Can't believe this showed up on the Google Maps.
Look at the coffee chief.
The coffee chief. You gonna get one of those big cookies?
For sure. Oh, chocolate chip. Like
this.
Stuff this off? Come on, dog.
All right, what are we making?
We're making some Americans the Melbourne style magic.
What is the Melbourne style magic?
It's in this tiny little cup, so we do our best job to rip our customers off.
It's only the first half of the double shot, right?
Yeah, so first half of the double shot. What side? First half of the double shot, 3/4 full.
Yeah.
And then it's nice.
Nice and sweet.
Nice, yeah, nice and sweet, yeah.
Pretty decent view our guy Jackson's working with here. See how Magic Randy's feeling this morning.
It's quite nice.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
See y'all.
Hopefully see you again maybe this week.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Was there any FOMO?
Yeah, sure, a little bit, but that was balanced out by, you know, these guys were taking a little like puddle jumper plane to Tasmania, and that's not really, I don't like that. You know, we still quote the starter from Barnbougle, well, snakes, quite venomous.
Browns, tigers.
Bloke's about ready to tee off.
So you blokes all pretty much ready to tee off?
Like, so much of what we still say is from that trip, which, like, I don't really know. I've just heard it so often, I've incorporated it.
We are going from the Mornington Peninsula to the Bellarine Peninsula.
Basically, we're at the Sandbelt, and that goes down to the Mornington Peninsula, and then we're on the ferry now that crosses over into the Bellarine Peninsula. You could take a 2-hour route all the way around.
And the two peninsulas are only, I mean, that's what, probably 3 or 4 miles, not even, in between. So it's kind of wild how big this bay is and how small the opening is to the shipping lane and all that through the two peninsulas.
I think when everybody hears about Melbourne golf, it's a lot of Sandbelt and Kingston Heath and Royal Melbourne and Victoria and all these places. There's these two giant peninsulas just south of the city that are, I mean, you're saying basically like the Hamptons of Melbourne. It's a lot of second homes and a lot of freaking golf courses.
We're going to Lonsdale Links, awesome golf course. It's got a little bit of like Winter Park 9. It's got some of the template stuff going on, but it's a muni.
So Australians love competitive golf. Like when they go tee it up, it's like competitive.
Every round, if you're gonna post your score on your handicap, you have to be playing in a comp or a medal.
And we are in a comp today.
You know, these clubs all have competitions running like every Saturday. You guys just signed up, a couple of outsiders.
Essentially, every club in Australia has like they have like a medal almost every day. We woke up so early. Maybe my eyes got a little too big when I was planning this because, between the wind, being exhausted, it's like day 4 of the trip. The jet lag is kind of bearing down on me after some initial adrenaline. It's just like, all right, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going.
Are we playing for like a spoon or anything, or what's at stake?
We'll see. I don't know.
Hey, you want to take this guy on the match day? What if you and I took him on?
Like straight up?
I think that'd be pretty close.
Kick his ass.
So you guys don't get any strokes?
No. Get you a cold beer after the round.
Sure.
Or you get us 2 cold beers.
We'll get you.
We'll get you 2. Yeah, exactly.
So you gotta get 1 each for us.
And a compliment.
Yeah, and a compliment.
And a compliment.
You got to give us 2.
Sincere one.
Yeah.
You have to give us 2. Yeah, okay.
The other guys are popping around the Mornington Peninsula. They'll play St. Andrews Beach.
You know, there's an embarrassment of riches of golf courses to try to go to, as we've covered, but I think St. Andrews Beach was worth highlighting for a number of reasons that we'll get into. Like you said, it's going to sound familiar. You saw 9 holes of it in our first ever episode of Tourist Sauce, where everybody's doing the stupid kangaroo flexes and all of that stuff. So a little tinge of nostalgia going back there and kind of seeing that place again. This is, of course, the first mainland Australia design of Thomas Doak, opened in 2004, after he'd already done Barnbougle Dunes. I think something that really kind of sums up the place. This is from Doak's little red book of golf course architecture. He says, my goal is to have as many holes as possible where we don't change the contouring of the fairway and rough. On most courses, that's between 12 and 15 holes that they're able to accomplish that. At St. Andrews Beach, it was 16 or 17. And I think you really feel that out there in that it is just sitting on the land. It is, let's find the green sites and let's kind of leave everything else alone. And that's really what stuck out to me is just the terrain of this place.
And in our competition for the trip as well, we're competing across 2 different courses today, but today is a poleys competition. So any made putt outside of pole distance.
First putt.
No.
Yeah, on the green. First putt on the green.
No.
Really?
No.
Well,
any putt longer than the flagstick.
Do we know about the Lonsdale Links? They don't have some of those like dinky.
Don't know.
Randy's had some issues just with the credibility of our
Why don't
challenge.
you write your fucking congressman?
Wrinkle there. There's a punch bowl green that has a flag stick that's about 20 feet tall.
That's interesting.
So I don't know what we're going to do there. I feel like we may have an advantage because these greens are a little bit longer and broader. The ones at St. Andrews Beach are a little bit more dokey, a little bit more,
Play well, gentlemen. Play well.
D, do you remember a lot of this place?
I think it's gonna be one of those that comes back to you as you show up. Oh.
Yeah, big.
Hell yeah, big.
All
We're
right.
out back tonight, Biggie. Have you noticed how much more the boys are groaning these days?
Oh, Neil, I thought you were walking.
I don't want to hold up. I'll get to the fairway and then I'll walk the rest.
I should have ridden.
No, you got the strain challenge. I'm proud of you.
You said it's going to make you better later this week.
I hope
I don't know if I
keep me in shape. I probably need to get some sleep at some point.
I think he was in the midst of one of his Whoop strain challenges that he does with his friends where you got to get 10 strain on the Whoop every day. So I very much commend him for that. But I wish he would have just said that instead of the rationale that he gave me and Randy, which was, I think this is going to help me later in the competition. I think he was saying like me walking today is going to pay off later as if he's like putting credit in the bank. You'll have to see, I guess, how the rest of the season plays out. But it was a bold strategy from our guy.
No, that was a big walk.
Ah, no.
Think that's going to be short?
Like that. Oh, give him a little spin.
Shot that not grab.
Ooh, 5 golf daddy.
Thank you. All right. Healthy start.
Guys, tell us about Lonsdale Links.
Another TC special. Look, a lot of this trip has been, some planes, trains, and automobiles. It's like, all right, if we're going to get on a ferry, get up at 4:40, get on a ferry for 45 minutes, cross over another peninsula. Better be dope golf course. Better be cool. Exceeded the hype. The green complexes are just like a 10 out of 10. It's some of the best like public golf blending of like Rainer templates, all this stuff that like most people in public golf like roll their eyes at. It had me just like reimagining every like dull, tree-lined, water-lined, house-lined course in Florida. Like if you just put some cooler, better complex of greens in, the golf would be so much more fun. This is Stableford, not modified Stableford like we play. So 3 points for birdie, 2 points for par, 1 for bogey, 0 for double or worse.
We got any stakes?
Beers.
Let's play well, man.
Let's keep it clean.
It's kind of like a Reed Speed thing of like, look, if we play well against each other, try to beat each other, we're going to do well in the overall comp.
Exactly. No. Oh, God.
Oh, I wasn't going where TC was going.
Yeah, Lonsdale's down. It's on the border of this little lake. Old course that was it was struggling. Kind of threw up a Hail Mary and sold some of the land on the front end. Brought in Ogilvy, Cocking, and Mead to totally re-envision the place. It's sub 6,000 yards. I would love to play that golf course every day.
What a 4.
That's a pulley. God, did not envision that after that tee-ball.
I said, I remember this hole. This is where Roger was born. You drive the green, you got to hit him with a sit.
So you take it in whatever direction you want. It's something like that.
You know what? I think I'm gonna hit 5.
The best is when the Miss Universe guys go like, go flex the cat.
Sit.
Oh, you got a nice little.
Spit it out.
No, down. Yeah.
I don't think he really got it. His arms were too close. He was going like this.
Randy,
You
I'm
gotta
right
get
there
out
with you.
front.
I couldn't
Yeah.
figure it out either.
We need you committing to it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bunka! Fuck me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss like that.
What a shot. Get up there.
Oh,
Yeah, let's
great
go.
shot, dude.
Unbelievable.
Sit.
Nice hand. Okay. Really?
Great four.
Yeah, that was
Bit of a Lazarus moment there. Kind
I
of
wasn't
a
sure if you were gonna even have a shot.
Yeah.
Little Genghis.
little Genghis.
You hear the hooves, don't you?
I think the cool thing about this place, I mean, it's only been open like 3 years with the renovation.
Yeah.
Fucking pro. Stuff like this was in the ground. It was there. All they had to do was
Just go down?
Yeah.
Potential for burrowing animal relief?
It'd be great. Yeah.
What do we call that?
What sort of animal do you think it is?
You know what? In a competition, that doesn't feel right.
Big of you.
You know, certain spots you feel like you're in Australia, certain spots you feel like you're in West Texas or the Texas Hill Country. And it's just a credit to the creativity. It doesn't cost a lot. It's you know, very affordable golf course.
But
All right.
straight up and down.
I'll take that one. Thank you.
Wild variety. There's all sorts of short par fours. There's dynamic par threes with all sorts of slopes that you can use. The par fives are so fun. Some of the best par fives we played on the trip.
Bounce 20
Need
feet in the air.
Need that first big bounce. 7 irons into 300-yard par fours and wedges into downwind par fives.
Proper golf.
This is the best.
Playing real golf today, Reggie.
This kind of architecture gets such a stuffy, like, reputation, and it's really so welcoming to all styles of play.
There's a reason these whole concepts were chosen as
Yes, that's a good point. That's a really, really, really good point. And you can do it kind of anywhere. Like, that's the kind of the point, is you can put a lion's mouth bunker right in front of greens. You can add shelves to it. You can square them off.
Played like a dog, like an absolute dog, not the subtle, good kind of dog.
The old dog.
The old, like mangy.
Old yeller.
Yeah.
Where's it at? Is it in the bush? Fuck.
Folks, he has trained for this.
Fuck. Bird.
Thank you.
Atta boy.
Oh, how's that?
Plushy.
Yeah, it's all right. First impressions of the golf course.
Big and sprawling, as advertised. Very, very dokey. I never quite feel comfortable on his courses.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, let's go.
Shot of the trip for the big man. That was excellent, Randy. Holy?
Holy!
First of the day.
Nice putt.
Thank you.
The boys find themselves 3 down to Daddy. He's gonna start calling fouls on himself. Ah, no, that one doesn't count. I traveled.
All in all, it was fantastic. You get some kangaroos out there. You kind of feel like you're out in nature at a place like that. I was very glad to come here today.
I think I'm gonna whale on this one. Potential outback ball here.
Yeah. Mark my words, Soly has already done 3 stand-ups. They're probably, what they're probably doing is they're probably playing away from it.
What happens if you make a pulley for like quad? You could just start ramming it 8 feet past
Yeah,
all
but we're in the
time.
comp, so.
That's true. I'm saying for the other guys, the malfeasance boys.
Because those guys don't care.
And then they're leaving, like they're leaving, it's fine, I don't care.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
good putt.
Thanks.
The 40.
Good four, buddy.
2 up.
Well, I'm even overall. I think TC is 3 over, so 3 under stable. I don't know how to do the Stableford stuff. Got to survive this, and then we can get a little downwind, and there's got to be some birdie opportunities out here. It's been pretty darn tough so far. Ooh.
So I think Ogilvy had been going down there for a long time. I think he's got family down there, and so to sell the town and all the constituents on how to kind of reimagine the place and then to pull it off is really a credit to everybody involved.
Not even close.
Oh, this is punishment. Well deserved, but a strong one.
So good, Soly.
That's it. Oh my goodness. Woo! Flashed too hard.
Yeah, how did the pulley game go?
TC made 2 in the first like 4 holes.
Yes, pulley. Great up and down.
That was the only thing he did all day long.
And almost sniffed another 2 after that.
Ooh, I'll
Just a
take
couple
that
of
up and down.
routine threes there.
Seriously, let's go. 8 birdies between the 2 of us coming in.
All right.
Get up.
Climb.
That was chubby.
Or just nuke it over the green.
Sit. Back stop.
What the fuck's wrong with you, man?
Signpost. Hey, come on, man.
Come
Come on.
Daddy. Jeez.
We're not doing that, Big Daddy.
Come on. I was gonna say, you're the patriarch. You can't be having that attitude.
You're
Parent
right.
teacher conferences. We might let them know. Daddy's got anger issues. Oh, hell yeah.
Jesus, Big. That is munched.
168. I'm going to go back to our forward game.
Sure.
Kind of on the spot here, but I'm going to say slopes have 2 sides. You know, there's there's 2 sides of the slopes out there everywhere, and there's a lot of places where those slopes are very intimidating and very, you know, they're there to punch you in the face. There's a lot of times where the slopes are helping you. What is this fairway, like 90 yards wide?
Oh, I mean, end to end, you have 150 yards.
150. Massive difference on the angle. Baby Neil over there, that's a tough shot.
That was an uncomfy one.
I had a big catcher's mitt to knock that sweeper down.
Poorly executed.
Fuck. Not our best there, pal.
What do you think of this place?
I really like it, and I'm not sure I would from the blue tees.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yes, all right.
How do you think the boys did today? How do you like our pulley chances?
I bet they played well.
I know. I have
bet they
a bad
played really
feeling
well.
too.
Fly. One of those swings, you know, as soon as you hit it, that you're 3 yards short of where you need to be. Feels like a, you know, seaside golf course.
Soly for sure.
Yeah, just prim and proper.
Tron for sure rolled in some putts.
Yeah.
All right, 9 in the books.
Fuck yeah, man. Is that the best drive you've ever hit?
All right, so you guys were laughing afterwards about this ricochet shot that Neil hit.
I've never seen anything like it. It was around the 10th hole. Neil's perfectly positioned in the fairway. He hits like a pretty good wedge, and instead it just hits this sprinkler head.
Whoa. Sick. We didn't know you could still do that. I've never seen anything like that.
And the sprinkler head must have been on like a, you know, kind of like a 15, like 20 degree angle, something like that. And it just comes shooting directly back at him. I've never seen anything like it. This thing looks like it hit a trampoline and it bounced so majestically, like slowly right back at him, probably 70 yards. It was unreal. The ball net ended up going like 30 yards.
It's incredible. Watch me make par for you.
Neil, point to it.
It just hit on an angle.
Hey, you!
Neil, that was kind of the, what is it, Newton's second law?
Objects in motion tend to stay in motion.
No, equal and opposite reaction.
Yeah. Oh man, the boys are collapsing.
Big, I think it's physically impossible, my man.
Oh yeah, no, that's bone. There's no way that's coming out.
This might be the center of the rub of the green maze. What are you working through, Deej?
I mean, I physically don't think I can, like, check it out. It's also a fried egg. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about. All right, Big, we just bottomed out right there. That means we're on the way up.
Status update on my play, not good. I got 2 pulleys on the board. How many pulleys you got?
0.
0 pulleys for Soly. That's really the only thing that matters today.
Done fucking around. We're gonna get after it a little bit on this side.
This might be the play over here.
Tell you what's not the play. We're in a comp today, right?
We are.
I would never.
Daft
Come on.
American.
Very exposed property. It felt like we played 24 holes with an into off the left wind, and you're just like trying to keep it off the right. It was the kind of wind we had yesterday where it was like, man, if you got this ball 3.5 inches right of your line, it was going off the planet.
Number 11 is punch bowl, sweeping left to right, dog leg, par 5. And there's these 2 mounds in front of the green.
When I was trying to figure out who was playing where and kind of helping guide people to the right spot, but I was like, I think Soly wants to play here because of this hole.
Because of the punch
because
bowl.
of this second shot here.
I actually felt like I was hitting it well, and it's just the kind of course that just gets you twisted up in knots.
That's fine. But...
Short right of the mound.
And then I got Soly diagnosing every fucking shot. Just like, no, like what the architect is asking is you gotta hit this shot.
Pin is left of the post. The wind is very strong at my back, so almost entirely left to right, some into.
And like, he's not playing great either. So he would go through this long explanation.
I've got to start this really far left, I feel like, to have any shot here. Back of the stance, 4-iron. I've got 202.
Hey man, can we just like fucking play golf here?
Bring it to life for the viewers, which is it's a tough job.
Somehow hoping it covers that front mound and gets back there. Right at the right side of the green. What a sick hole.
And there were all these like reverse thumbprints in the back of a punch bowl green. So it was like if you missed, if you're in the punch bowl, great, but if you're not in the right spot in the punch bowl, no funnel pins in these punch bowls, Randy.
Get over it. No!
Do it.
Yes!
Hell yeah.
Not gonna be shut out on pulleys. Birdie!
Leave room for wow, big.
Sun sleeves down under.
Yeah.
I don't know, could be the move.
Did you feel like an absolute player when you got these things on?
Yeah.
The same one as last hole, just the smoothie.
The Weekapaw?
Yeah, we're looking for the Jamba Juice. Nope. God, that's bad. Yeah.
Let's go, big.
Uh-oh, here come the boys.
Come
All right,
on.
gents, the provisional is a 14, it says Neil.
Look at this green.
I missed the green completely?
Cody, straight up, this is the smallest green I've ever seen. Kind of looks like a joke green.
Yeah, it does. Nice putt.
By the way, back to 1.
Back to 1, come on.
All right, big, we won the last 2. Dad might have lost his job.
Yeah, he's
Oh, that's some hard times.
talking about downsizing. And
Yeah.
Are we gonna have to move?
It's gonna be a little different Christmas this year, kids.
Slightly.
Just think about one thing you really want.
But I don't want you guys to be concerned.
All the holes, like with all the super rolling terrain and the greens tucked and like, they all feel the same, but they're all awesome.
It's like one big experience rather than 18
Yeah,
hole
the
kinda.
course will always be very memorable for me. Like if somebody says in 3 years, like, what's St. Andrews Beach like? I'll be like, oh, that place is awesome. Like, you should check it out. But they'll be like, what's the 14th hole like? I'll be like, I don't know.
Get those pecs firing.
I don't think that's gonna hurt you.
Soft. Oh, we're fine.
Whoa.
Ooh, dialed.
Go ball.
Right at it.
Go ball.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
Almost. Pretty much every hole standing on the tee does not look inviting.
Yeah.
Good example is like fun shot on 16, the downhill par 3. It's not an inviting shot though. It's just like a.
Then you get up there and you're like, oh, there's.
Yeah, but then it's just really intimidating from the tee.
All right, golf daddy. Ooh, baby, that could be it. Be right.
Yeah, good putt. Good win.
Huge.
Straight 3.
On the board.
There it is.
All right, best of the day. Come on. It's 180 to clear that. I mean, obviously, I just got to hit it up in the air enough to clear that. I got 263 flag. I think there's room to the left. It looks like there's like a teeing area and stuff down there. If I get it at that tree and it drifts a little bit, I mean, I don't know if I can get all the way on, but it can get kind of close. Oh, God, be good. Oh, come on, baby. That's got to be there.
Golf shot.
Let's go.
Good shot.
That's the best driver off the deck I've ever hit. Oh no.
Great 4.
Thank you.
Great
I
4.
will take that, buddy.
Earned.
6 more.
Yeah.
Come on.
There was like a reverse Redan short Dell kind of mix of a hole. You got a Dell option from the tee. You could play it as a short into like a little bowl.
No. What is that? Normally you get a Redan, it's like 180 to 220 yards. Big mound on the right. This one's obviously the features on the left. It could be a radically different hole depending upon where the pin is. Like if it's down there, you're trying to kind of scoot one in. Go.
Yeah. I'm just now realizing, looking back at Lonsdale Links, how much time I spent in the yardage book trying to decipher what was going on.
But not in a gimmicky way.
No.
Basically, we have 21, 236 to reach it.
Trying to unpack exactly what's going on. There's plenty of width to do everything, but maybe a little bit blind around this corner, or there's a run out there, there's a bunker there, like all this stuff that just made you like try to like solve a puzzle.
You're not buying a whole lot more if you try to send one up the right.
I believe I wowed the boys with a negative launch angle on one of my drives, the bunt drive, which a TC thought he was ready for it. He was not ready.
Yeah, that was artisanal.
I think you're gonna like this shot.
Whoa. Driver off the deck?
No.
Wow. That's
that
some
fun?
avant-garde
Is that
shit
fun?
right
Is
there.
that fun?
See, that's just rolling my hands.
That's fine though.
Like a dickhead.
Well, it didn't fly low. That's gotta go. It's such a gust. Ah!
It's a credit to public golf in Australia. It's awesome. They have a drivable road hole.
Oh, God, that's awesome.
It's just outrageous.
It's one of the coolest shots that we played on the entire trip. We played 5 of the top 25 or 30 golf courses in the world on this trip, and that's one of the shots I think about the most.
I feel like in that bunker's gotta be a good spot, huh?
Yeah. A little clunky.
Should get up in the bunker.
It was 290 downwind.
Yeah, and I'm trying to like float a little driver.
Sit. Let it just short, bounce hard. It's over. It's hard to tell how far.
Hit the shot I was trying to hit. Doesn't hit the slope. I'm OB by like a yard.
Oh.
He dead chunked it.
All right.
Straight into the shit. Did I hit the hole?
Ah, that was anticlimactic.
That was unlucky.
Daddy kind of got generationally passed by yesterday by the boys. You can tell he was huffing and puffing watching his 2 adult teenage sons. His 2 large adult sons blow by.
Daddy's having a midlife crisis.
What a wonderful world. 240 hole, straight into the teeth.
Come on, Pi, let's rip his heart out here.
Let's do it. Let's rip his throat out.
Pretty good line.
Should be totally safe out to the right.
Oh yeah.
Awesome shot, dude.
Go in.
Thank you.
Ooh, almost went in. Gentlemen, good match.
Well done.
Proud of you boys.
Thanks, man. Hey, good playing, buddy.
Yeah.
Whipped it back. Hey, thanks for teaching us the value of hard work. We both wanted to go in, but you made us keep
I
playing.
tried to tell you, you guys are always cramming for those tests.
My 4-word course review, what we're talking about. It's about like promoting fun and exciting golf for all different skill levels, whether or not you understand what's going on with the architecture or not. Like, go play that and you'll be like, ah, okay. Like that's exactly what they're talking about.
I was glad Soly got to see it because he talks a lot about approachable golf and how it's not, it doesn't take 7,000 yard championship courses to really engage people.
A lot of the best architecture is behind a paywall and private, but this is accessible, fun, strategic, thought-provoking, different everyday golf that is like exactly what I'd say we're talking about when we talk about this stuff.
It doesn't cost a lot. Very affordable golf course, about $50 to play, I think, American. Golf would be in a much better place. I mean, golf's in a good place right now, but it'd be a much better place if there were a Lonsdale in, nearby every major metropolitan.
My 4 words. You guys ever drink Four Locos?
No, I was a little old for the Four Loco trend.
I'll have a Four Dogo.
Hey.
God, I hate that ball.
I hate that wind so much.
It's like
before the wormwood oil got out.
you have, in college you drink like 1 Four Loco, you're like, oh, this is great. You drink 2, like, no, I'm having a bad time. It's like front 9, oh man, we're partying. Pack 9, oh fuck,
why did I have that?
I don't feel good anymore.
What are you trying?
Now, son, watch out. Let me show you how to do it.
What are you trying to do?
Stay up.
Good try. Good playing, Pards.
Oh, that was good, Nick.
Good, Nick.
TC, only because we're in competition today,
Behind, right?
I gotta have you behind the markers. I'm protecting you, actually.
Oh, you're right.
Man, this was such a treat. This was way, way, way worth getting on a ferry and coming across. Just can't believe this is what the locals around here get to play every day. Just incredible architecture, approachable, accessible to anyone, just an awesome test. Great to get competitive a little bit today. We didn't really have our best stuff. Hope we can make a bird here. I don't know if 35 points will get me much, but we'll see what the competition's like out here. The 440 wake up this morning, I'm feeling a little bit right now. Luckily, I only have about 2.5 hours to make it home. So, plus more golf we're gonna play, I think. Oh no.
So I'm just making stupid mistakes, swings not cooperating, trying to hold different shots up against the wind. Long story short, the comp didn't go well for me.
You got 1 pulley in the bank?
1 pulley in the bank. I really think I'm gonna make this one. Narrator, he did not make this one.
TC, great find, man. Good play.
Awesome golf course.
Yeah.
That was a lot of
Good
fun.
win.
Great fun.
And I owe you guys a beer and a compliment.
I was gonna say, why don't you think up a compliment for us on the drive?
I will.
We're gonna go over to Portsea. We're gonna go meet up with the lads at Portsea, but I think we got a little time to kill.
Nothing like a little free time on these trips.
I say we find a little bit of a knockout here. So this looks incredible. Like a perfect evening right now.
Portsea was all right, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty decent.
It's a shame those guys weren't very nice. Though.
Well,
it's just amazing.
Not a very hospitable club.
We're getting called out by the locals. There's going to be an alt shot, or called in.
Called in, right?
Would be a better way of saying it.
All right, the Golf Daddy's checking in. We have a 6-man alt shot going on. It's a local and a tourist together.
Yeah!
Tree? Hell yeah.
We're off to a hot start.
In Portsea, you played here some growing up?
I played since I was a kid. We had friends who had a house around the corner, so I played here a lot when I was a kid. Yeah, this place is good.
We're gonna be playing the 11th down the what hole? It'll be 12. We're gonna play down the 12th hole. Shortcut? Not really.
Save that one.
Oh no, the camera wasn't working.
What's up, y'all? Randy here. My partner Zach.
What's going on?
Young buck, young lad, heck of a golfer. Just bad swings on top of bad swings. Embarrassing myself in front of new friends. A world-class designer in Clayt. Good stuff.
And shit, he came out with us to watch us play like a 12-some alt shot thing out of Portsea. Never met someone who just cares as deeply about the well-being of the sport at large, just for all the right reasons.
All right, all that hooting and hollering from the cart. What was that all about? Here we go. Look at these bulls here. Oh.
Quick update. The sun's gone. It's getting a little chilly out here. Weather flipped on us, and so did the momentum. I love that. What a good shot.
Tough time to take an extra club. Sorry, Code Man.
Halfway.
Jesus. Meeting up with guys like that and meeting people like that is why I love playing golf. Like legitimately as far away from home as we could possibly get. And I felt like I was playing with guys I'd known for 20 years.
What's up, guys? Welcome.
Smash that like button.
And subscribe.
Smash that like button.
There you have it. Actually, I have a debt to pay.
Randy, I would say that, I think you're one of the most engaging people to talk to on trips like this. Golf or non-golf. Well, mainly non-golf, because they're local.
Is that a backhanded comment?
No. You just but more non-golf. DJ, I think you have a fantastic just easy advice. Especially when you're stuck with somebody for 2 weeks. Now you passed the airport. Thanks. Who would you want to get stuck on a delay? Cheers. Cheers to that.
Cheers. Yeah, good wind.
Guys. Yeah. No, it wasn't hard. I was trying to come up with a sincere one.